Everyone, how's everyone doing here today? And recently on CNN they had Vivek Ramaswamy, who most of you probably know is one of the Republican candidates running for president for the 2024 election. And basically he explained in a nutshell that as far as foreign policy goes, the issue with Ukraine is he's kind of willing to hand over Ukraine to Vladimir Putin. Now there's a little more detail to that. And he's a pretty intelligent person, don't get me wrong. There's a certain amount of charisma and energy to him, but here are my problems with him is that, well, one, he's overall a Trump bootlicker. He's made excuses for January 6th, and he still has doubts about the 2020 election, which are some serious red flags, which tell me that in the end, he's not for the American people, he's not here to help us, and he's not going to push any policies, except to help push the fascist agenda, or just, give in to wealthy donors and stuff, the rich upper class. I get that foreign policy is not an easy thing to deal with, especially when it comes to certain dictators like Putin and Kim Jong-un, but guess what? That goes with the job, and somebody made an interesting point. It was during interviews with Trump supporters, believe it or not, and one was actually pretty open-minded. They weren't trying to catch him in a gotcha question because he had issues with the war in Ukraine and about the amount of money that's being put towards it. And I get that. Believe it or not, that is a fair debate to discuss. But the person I was talking to made a point, and he wasn't even so much in defense of Biden or Trump. He just said, what would happen if America didn't intervene in any way, regardless of who the president is? What if Putin was just allowed to take Ukraine? Zelensky would put up quite a fight, but in the end, Putin was giving Ukraine. What then? What's to stop him from going after Poland or other countries? We've seen this in the past in history where, you get certain leaders, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, who just kind of say, you know what, I just need this one more country, and then I'm satisfied. And I won't do anything else. And then in the end, he does something else. Well, it's kind of the same thing with Vladimir Putin. Now, is Putin beyond reproach? I don't know. I'm not a politician. I'm not a good negotiator. But when I hear somebody like Vivek proposing something like this, when I hear Donald Trump says, oh yeah, when I'm president, I'll have it solved within 24 hours. Really? Gee, where have we heard stupid talk like that? Only Allah alone can fix this. Only I'm the deal maker. He didn't make any deals with Putin. He didn't make any deals with Kim Jong-un. And he's still not going to be able to do anything. And I don't think Vivek has the America's best interests at his heart anyhow. Like I said, he talks a good game. On the surface, it sounds pretty interesting, but when you start to peel back the layers, you see underneath that overall, it's just a lot of corruption, and the fact that he's highly intelligent is what makes it all the more alarming. Vivek, you should not be president of the United States, okay? And could Biden be doing a better job in dealing with Ukraine? Perhaps. You can make that argument. But he's doing a far better job than you ever would, considering you would give in to Putin, it sounds like. So, you're not for democracy, and you're not for the American way. So, anyway, I really hope you understand. Thank you for watching.